I'll give the floor to Mr. Agnew now.
Thank you very much, Chairman, and welcome again, Minister. I've sat through these debates here for a good 3 years now about reform of the CAP, and it's gone through 4 or 5 presidencies. And it's interesting to see how real events have actually overtaken the debates here. When I first came here, all I heard was, we must tackle climate change, we must tackle climate change, because we were told that summers were going to get hotter and drier, and winters were going to get warmer and wetter, and farmers were going to have to do something about it. And we were told that we were going to have to take land out of production, and we're going to have to green everything to make this happen. And interestingly, what has happened is actually the winters have got colder, and please look out of the window now, and we've had some terribly wet, miserable summers. So the purpose of all of this seems to have gone by the board. And what else has happened is that we've gone from a situation in 2009 of fairly comfortable stocks of grain across the world to some serious shortages now. And so for 3 years we've been talking about tackling climate change and taking land out of production through EFAs, only to be met with the reality of the fact that grain stocks are going down in the world. We should be producing a lot more. I think this is a very interesting paradox, personally. Yesterday we've had a marathon voting session in here, and I was really interested to see that Britta Reimers, MEP from Germany, tabled an amendment to actually throw the whole thing out. I thought I'd be the only person supporting her, but I believe 11 of us did. That's the level of discontent with reform in this committee, which is now going to be argued about in Council, etc. But on a personal note, you offered me a visit to Cyprus to look at farming there, and we never took it up, but I appreciated the offer, thank you very much. And I'd just like to know, what sort of a harvest did you have in Cyprus last year, and what sort of a harvest are you looking forward to this summer? Thank you very much.
Mr. Agnew talked about the climate change. It's true that this is something that we had to think about in the informal council that was organized in Nicosia in September. This was our main topic, the climate change and the food security, the use of our assets, especially the use of water. And this is a problem that we are thinking about very intensely. Climate change, as you said, it doesn't mean more wet summers and more snow in winter. Climate change for us in the south also means drought, lack of rain, and increase of temperature. Because you wondered about our harvest in Cyprus. We had a very good year concerning rainfall. Our dams on our island are almost full to the brim, but that's not the rule. As a rule, our dams are empty because of the climate change, and our harvest is not always very good. Concerning the visit, the invitation to visit Cyprus, it's still valid. It will always be valid.